Hey, hello. Today we're going to learn about swap. Now, what exactly is a swap? There are three, four major things which we need to consider when we talk about swap. It's a derivative contract, involve two parties, most of the time cash flow is involved. Now, a swap is a contract through which two parties exchange financial instrument. These can be any financial instruments. Most of the times, a cash flow swap comes a picture, right? Let's talk about the types of swaps. Interest rate, credit default, asset, trigger, commodity, FX, and total return swap. The most common type of swaps are the first two, interest rate swap and credit default swap. Now, when swaps happen, they happen between two parties, but there are always intermediaries involved in them. So, let's quickly take a look at the intermediaries. Now, there are a few points which we need to consider when we talk about intermediaries: payment, customized markets, regulation, risk, and stakeholders. In many aspects, swaps are similar to forwards. Let's talk about payment. Swaps typically require no payment either by either party at initiation. So there's no payment involved in the initiation stage, provided that there are some contracts wherein you have to pay a certain amount. Customization. Swaps are customized instruments. They can be customized in any shape or form, provided that both the financial parties mutually agree to the terms and conditions. Markets. You will never see a swap traded in any organized secondary markets. You will never find a swap in the secondary markets. Talking about regulation, swaps are highly unregulated. They're largely unregulated. Uh, there's also a risk involved. The default risk is an important aspect of the contracts. So there's always a risk involved when we are talking about swaps. Stakeholders. Most participants in the swap markets are large institutes, big firms, big banks, and you will never find an individual participating in a swap. To give you more idea about the swaps, I have given a small example related to vanilla swap, how it is done. Please click on the link in the video so that you will be able to see how the swaps are calculated. Thank you very much, and don't forget to subscribe.